So, you just got a China bike. You ordered it from a website, it came on a truck, it got dropped off in your driveway, you opened the box, you put it together, put some gas, and drove it around. So, now what do? You want to be able to take this bike, go on the road, and ride wherever you feel like it legally, right? So, I wanted to make a really quick video because this is the number one question I've been getting so far since the spring has rolled around. How do I register my bike from an MCO to a title? But before that, let's go ahead and roll that intro. Hey everybody, welcome to Small Engine Velocity, and you already heard it. Today's subject is turning an MCO into a title. I'm going to make this a very quick video. It gives you it in 3 easy steps from an MCO to a title. Also, remember, this is a small board channel. We do China bikes, Japanese bikes, American bikes, scooters, mopeds, anything like that. Anything with 2 wheels, we really enjoy. So if you think you like this type of stuff, or you do like this kind of stuff, go ahead and give me a subscribe. Click that bell and be notified whenever new videos come out. So the first step that you need to do is get the bike insured. Now, it has been my experience, whenever you try to insure a bike, when you go to the website and you just try to fill in the VIN and all that stuff, and it's a China bike, it's never found. I've always had to call. And for me specifically, Progressive has always been really good with insuring the bike. Now, they won't fully cover your bike with full coverage insurance until after you get the title. So they'll give you basic, your state version of liability insurance for that bike. For me, mine comes in around maybe $100 to $200 a year or so with liability. And then you add a little bit more insurance to it, like theft protection and stuff like that. Maybe it'll be around $200 or a little bit more, something like that. It really depends on your driving record, and personally I have a horrible driving record, so, you know. So you get it insured. What do you do next? You drive over to your local closest, and when I say closest, because you don't want to drive around without a plate and get pulled over, the closest inspection place. Pull in, show them your insurance, because they're going to ask. Make sure all your lights work, your headlight works, your signal lights work. You have a lighted license plate. Your mirror, you have a mirror on your bike so you can see behind you, and that your brakes work. Now, in some states like Texas, if you have signal lights, they have to work. If your bike doesn't have bulbs or something sticking out the side for signal lights, you don't have to have them. So the rule is, if you have signal lights in Texas, then you have to have them work. But I'm fairly sure each state has their own little set of laws as what makes a bike legally inspectable. So check with your state, Google it, and figure out what they need to be. But most of the time it's headlight, high beam, license plate light, signal lights, and a mirror. Lately they've been asking me to drive it 20 miles per hour and stop in front of them, but I have no idea if that's an actual rule because I've never seen that before. So the next part, the third thing you have to do is take that MCO. I don't know if you can see it, but this is an MCO. Make sure that it's filled out correctly and that the back is endorsed by the seller. So there's writing back here. You can't see it because it's washed out, but they fill it out so that you can take this to your tax office and turn it into a title. So you gather your MCO, you get your insurance, you get your inspection papers, and then you fill out the proper paperwork for your state. In Texas, it's a U-130 form, but I found that if you type in the name of your state, like say Oklahoma, put title and registration form, and usually it's the first PDF that comes up, but you'll have to do a little bit of research. So you will take it to the office, you'll wait in line for 1,000 years, and you'll go up to the front and you'll hand them all this paperwork. What will happen is that you'll end up paying the taxes on the bike. Depending on your state, it could be different, but you're going to pay taxes on that bike. And then you're also going to pay the registration fee for that bike. And then in Texas, they give you the plates. In some other places, I heard that they mail you the plate. But as long as you have all that stuff, then you'll walk out with a plate that you can put on your bike when you get home and go ahead and ride it. It's not a complicated process, but each step can be complicated. For example, insuring your bike. Some places, sometimes people will give you a hard time because we don't know what it is. We can't find it in the system. Well, no. Well, you have a VIN. It's a real bike, so you'll have to fight through that. Second, inspection. I've never really had a problem with inspection as long as you have your insurance paperwork and the VIN on your insurance matches the bike, because they will check, then you're good. The tax office is a different story. Sometimes they'll ask you questions, say I can't find it, they'll have to call the DMV and validate the VIN or something, but whatever obstacle gets thrown your way, you're just going to have to provide whatever it is that they're asking for. Sometimes they'll ask you to go get your bike sent to a special place to validate that it is a bike, that the VIN matches the paperwork, and that it is roadworthy. But anyways, I hope this helps people. It's been a lot of people who have been getting the KPR 200 and the X22 GT off of my videos, and the KP Mini and a whole bunch of other bikes. So good luck. If you have questions, go ahead and leave it below. If you have a question, and I'll get to it if I can, or when I can. I like to answer comments. So anyways, have a good time. Good luck. Can't wait to see that bike on the road, and I'll see everybody in the next video.